Minecraft has gotten 8 new mobs over the last year, and I've gone ahead and built them all, and I've also built some extra variants of them. But before we get started, how about you comment down below and tell me which new mob is your favorite? Let's get started. Mate, look at this tree. It's the newest mob in Minecraft. And you know what I reckon would be fair dinkumly awesome? I want to build every freaking creaking out of every freaking wood type. And the first type of creaking I'm gonna build is a spruce... Frick, I got that wrong. Let me try that again. And the first type of creaking I'm going to build is an oak creaking. Because if you didn't know, oak is the very first type of wood added to Minecraft. Heck, I'm gonna need to get shears because I'm also gonna need a bunch of leaves for each creaking. Now you might be wondering, CringyGull, why are not you using your wood farm where it blows up the wood automatically for you? Well, the reason why I'm not doing that is because, well, it's kind of just boring to just stand there and hold down my mouse buttons and just be boring. I would like to gather my wood organically this time around. There's just something so charming about using axes to chop down trees instead of explosives, you know? We're gonna need 16 stacks of oak logs, so let's heckin' get to work. Does anyone else find when they're chopping down trees, they just completely avoid the large oak trees? There's so much work to chop down, I just never ever want to touch them. Dang it, I accidentally started chopping down a big tree and I can't leave it floating. I must find all of the wood. It sure has been a nice time chopping down these trees rather than just TNT blasting in my ears like I normally would. I just feel so relaxed now, you know? I just feel like I'm ready to get into some Minecrafting and placing some blocks and building freaking creakings. Alrighty, there we go. Oh, wait, we need one more. Okay, there we go, one more. Bam, 16 stacks of oak logs. Perfect. Now, we just need to get ourselves the materials for the eyes. That being the verdant frog light. Boop. And... whoa. That was inside my brain. We need some lime concrete. Because this dude, this tree man, is gonna have green eyes. It's gonna be beautiful. Now, I reckon we will build our creakings all behind our phantom who's sleeping. Yes, I reckon a nice line of creakings will fit well here. Since we're on the theme of nighttime mobs. Let's go ahead and start on our oak creaking. Would that be called like the oaking? Is that really dumb? I don't know. So to start with, we are going to build some oak leggy legs. And they're pretty ling long, but not super ling long, but pretty ling long. Woo! Oh yeah. Oh, I summoned a thunderstorm by water bucket MLGing. Sleep. Epic legs are done. Now we need to build a body. The body's got like this really funky looking shape. I actually kind of love it. Like these guys are basically this weird tree. It's crazy. I mean, I never thought of it like that. Yes, I did. I'm just being silly. Like, I was never expecting a Minecraft mob to have a body shaped like this, and it is flippin' like... it's awesome. Now we need to scaffolding up and build the arms. Once again, they are very woody because this guy just happens to be a tree. Okay, I'm getting the shape right, but soon I better texture this with some leafy leaves. But first, let us build that head. These guys have got like this really cool kind of crown thing going on their head. It's epic. I just can't help but think of Groot when I build this. Alrighty, how's that head look on that wonky bonky body? Very nice. We will get the eyes in last to give it its soul when it is finished. Now we need to add leafy leaves. We're kind of just gonna do like a really random pattern just running up its leg and also its arms. And also, let's not forget about the leafy ear things that it's got. Heck flippin' yeah. What do you reckon, Jeb? How does it look? Did I build the creaking right? Awesome, that looks so cool. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to build more variants of this, and like, spruce is the next wood added to the game, so we will do spruce. I reckon the spruce creaking is gonna look flippin' sick because spruce is my favorite wood type, and I'm gonna give it purple eyes, which is just gonna look cool. Now, where is a big spruce forest for me to chop down spruce trees for? Oh, there's some spruce. I'm pretty sure there's a big spruce there. Yeah, there we are. Hello. Fun facts about spruce. It was added back in Minecraft Beta 1.2, and it was also added alongside birch, and it didn't produce spruce planks. It just produced wood planks, which is what we have as oak planks now. I remember. I was there. I'm a veteran Minecrafter. I also remember back when you couldn't grow giant spruce trees, and I don't know when they added giant spruce trees, but it was flippin' awesome that they did. Makes this a whole lot easier to just grab 16 stacks of spruce, you know? We are going to chop down all of the spruce willis in the world. Spruce willis, That's the alternate name for spruce. Spruce Willis! We must collect all of the Spruce Willis! And let's not also forget to collect the Spruce Willis leaves. Oh my gosh, I definitely should call this Creaking Spruce Willis. Yes, it's officially happening, people. Spruce Willises exist now. The color of these spruce leaves are gonna look so cool with the Spruce Willis creaking. Ugh, I'm starting to feel like dizzy from spinning around chopping trees so much. But I believe oh, not done yet. Hang on, let me just chop down some more. Spinning really, just spin around, chopping down the trees, and my eyes are starting to feel weird, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. In order to create trees, we must first destroy them. Yes. Alright, that should be enough. No, I disagree. I want to get a little bit more just to be safe. Alright, that should be enough. I just need to get something purple for the eyes. And to be more specific, I actually mean magenta, not purple. Sorry, I lied to you. Sorry if you want to click off the video now because you can't trust me and I've betrayed you. I need a very specific 6 magenta blocks of magenta plastic concrete. Where is it? Oh. I don't have any magenta concrete. Dang it. Beep. Bob. Let's just solidify that magenta, you know what I'm saying? Hello, Oak. Yeah, your name is just Oak. Yep. Oak, eh? We're going to build Spruce Willis next to Professor Oak. Let's go ahead and get this going. Once again, build those leggies and wonky bonky body. Also build those barky arms. Awesome, now we need to go the head and build a head. Go ahead and build the head. Yes, that's what I said. Oi! Get out of here. Spruce Willis is really coming to life. Oh my gosh. We need to give him clothes though. We need these leaves. Where did everything go? Here. Yes. Your legs must be cold without having leaves to cover them, you poor Spruce Willis. I don't know what it is about the Creaking's, like, leafy ear things, but I just flippin' love them. And now for those purple eyes that I just can't stop telling you about. Let's have a look. That looks insanely cool. What the flip? I love it. Who else wants more Creakings in the game? Like, I mean, it would be a bit overkill to just have them be able to spawn in any forest with any tree, but if you could kind of just craft the Creaking heart with different wood variants, that would be so cool. Let's just clear out these melons he's standing in front of. We don't want him to waste them and step on them and crush them. Now, the next wood type I mentioned earlier is birch, because birch was added at the same time as spruce. Some people say that birch is the worst wood type. And honestly, it's probably one of my least favorites as well, but it can still be used for epic builds. I am curious to see, will the birch Creaking look really ugly or really cool, or will it just depend on if you like birch or not? I don't know. But anyway, we're back to this forest where I chopped down a bunch of oak wood for, and now I guess I'm gonna go and chop down all those birch trees that I avoided. Gosh, I'm realizing there's like hardly any birch trees here. Maybe I should go and find a birch forest. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Oh, birch forest, where are you? Oh my goodness. What was I even thinking when I built that? There's a birch forest. What are you doing? Whoa. Oh, for a second I thought that wolf had leaves in its mouth. Wow. This is a pretty cool sight. Don't mind me just getting distracted for a second. Look at this. Just a big waterfall there. Going into this cave. There's a tree down here. We need more birch trees, but it's too cool down here, so I'm not chopping it. I'm gonna chop the ones up here instead. And that is all the wood we need. Now we need to get the materials for the eyes, which I'm gonna make purple, but this time I actually mean purple and not magenta, so I told the truth. So, can you like, resubscribe? Purple concrete. Turns out I've got a bunch of different colored concretes going into my storage system right now. And yes, once again, we will get pearlescent frog light to go with the frog light, the purple frog, the purple blocks, those ones, yes. Alright, looks like we got the materials to build a birch Creaking. Let's heckin' go. Hello, Professor Oak and Spruce Willis. How are you today? We're going to build these guys a friend. Let's go ahead and do it on this grainy lane. Frickin', I can't talk today. Let's try and do it. Let's try and talk. Let's build a birch boy on the brainy, rainy day. Yes, I said it. Okay, this is looking flippin' sick. It's also kind of really weird. It's awesome to have the 3 original woods right here as tree monster dudes. I think my favorite so far is probably the spruce one, but the birch is pretty cool because it's just so like different and weird. Let's move on to our next wood type. The next wood type that we're going to do is jungle. I remember when jungle was added to Minecraft. I was enjoying playing the snapshot, and then my friend logged into my world without it being the snapshot, and then all of my jungle trees disappeared, and I was very sad. Thankfully, I've already got a ton of jungle wood that hasn't been despawned by playing an older version of the game right here. Perfect. The thing that I don't think I've got a whole lot of is jungle leaves. Now, which one's jungle? This one. Ah. Okay, I do have jungle leaves. I wonder I have green frog light still for the eyes. Okay, yeah, I've got tons of frog light. What am I talking about? And I guess I'm also gonna want to grab some lime concrete, which, okay, wow. I had all of the resources I needed for the jungle boy. Well, it's as simple as that. Let's just get building. Now, here's some more wood trivia for you. Not long after they added jungle wood to Minecraft in 2012, they finally added plank variations. So not everything just turned into oak planks. We had jungle planks, birch planks, spruce planks, and oak planks. It was truly a beautiful day when that was added to the game. They also gave each wood type their very own unique names. So previously, it wasn't called spruce log or birch log, it was just called wood. And I also remember not long after they added jungle wood to the game, they made it so that you could rotate logs so that it wasn't just like always facing upwards, you could face them sideways like this. I also remember that was when they added cocoa beans to the game, and before they had cocoa beans, the only way you could get cookies was by finding them in like a mineshaft chest or something. They were incredibly rare and a huge flex if you had a collection of them. Oi, what are you guys doing? You're meant to be scared of the creaking. Go away. Heck the Shrek off, bro. Okay, this is looking pretty awesome, but I feel like it's too similar to the oak one. I reckon one thing we could do to make it different is add vines to it. Oh look, there's some vines right here on these mangrove trees I've got. Thank you very much. Right, let's add some frillin' vines to this thing. All right, those vines will grow nice and long over time. Our collection of creakings is looking creaking cool. I'm actually loving this. I can't wait to see the whole thing. We are a quarter of a way there to building all of them. Now, the next type of creaking I'm going to build is an acacia creaking, which, man, these trees are kind of a pain to chop down and you barely get any wood from each of them. Maybe rather than collecting the wood first, I'll collect some leaves first. Leafy leaves! Oh man, I need to stop using my flippin' shears. I should get out a hoe. Beep, bop, bap, bop, boop. There, it was as simple as getting out my netherite hoe, and now I don't have to keep crafting a new set of shears. Acacia trees are just so tall and difficult to reach all of the wood and leaves on them. So I reckon, once I've just got enough leaves here, I'm just gonna go chop down the rest of the acacia wood via my tree farm, because these trees are so annoying to chop. Aren't they, Cal? Let us collect these saplings, and let us collect some trees. Yeah, this is definitely not as interesting as chopping down trees manually, but it's also a lot less annoying. So I don't mind doing it for acacia when it's like kind of really painful in my seagull brainful to chop that tree full. Alrighty, on this rainy day, we have completed all of our wood gathering for the acacia creaking. Look at that, we got more than what we need even. Now, what do we need for the eyes? I reckon with the orange acacia theme, we should do orange eyes. That makes sense to me. And for the light in the eyes, I reckon we'll do some ogre frog light. Yes. Alrighty, let's go build another heckin' tree. Trees of justice, are you ready to meet your orange and grey tree friend?
Yes, Father. Give us more friendship.
Glad to hear it. Let's go. Now, I don't have trivia for acacia logs, but I do have a question. We've got lots of different colored logs now. We've got blue logs, we've got pink logs, we've got brown logs of all sorts, and now we've got white logs. What do you hope is the next color wood that is added to Minecraft? Let me know in the comments down below. Okay, this is looking heckin' cool. I love the orange contrasting the gray, and then the green leaves just look so good in the normal biome as opposed to them being yellow in a savanna biome. Epic! One more creaking and we are halfway there. And this next creaking might be one of my favorite ones we're building today, because the next wood that was added to Minecraft was added at the same time as acacia, and that was roofed oak. What? Roofed oak. Isn't it called dark oak, cringy? Well, funnily enough, when it was originally added to the game, it was called roofed oak. Isn't that so weird? Pretty sure this used to be called a roofed forest, but now it's a dark forest, and it's called dark oak. The thing I love about dark oak is that it just looks like chocolate. It looks so edible. Especially dark oak trapdoors. Like, hang on, let me just demonstrate. Isn't that just chocolate to you? Get out of here. Yeah, mate. That just looks like a giant block of chocolate, and I just want to eat it. Yes, dark oak is a very, very nice block in the game. I completely forgot that it used to be called roofed oak until today. It's so weird to imagine this not being called dark oak. It's just roofed oak. That it's so weird. I remember when they first added dark oak biomes, I was pretty scared to go in them because they were dark and mobs would spawn in them. Nowadays, it needs to be darker for mobs to spawn because in a recent update, the cave update, which I guess might not be considered all that recent anymore, they made it so that mobs only spawned in pitch darkness rather than like kind of darkness, which is crazy to think like just mobs would spawn in dark oak forests at daytime because now it's just not a thing. They spawn in the caves underneath now. I'm going to sleep next to my big block of chocolate. Dream of the chocolate in the night. Alright, I believe we have mined enough roofed chocolate. Oi! As I was saying, I think we've mined enough roofed chocolate for a roofed creaking, so heck yeah. Let's flip and build one then. Oh wait, no, I need eyes. I always forget, I didn't need the eyes. What do I do, chocolate? I reckon the coolest color eyes for the dark oak creaking would be blue. Yes, because then we can also use a sea lantern for the bright bit of the eyes. Yeah, there we go. Let's go and build another heckin' creaking. Go away. Alright, tree boys, are you ready for another tree boy?
Yes, Father, give us another one.
Let's build a blue-eyed dark oak creaking. It's gonna look epic. Wow, that is insanely cool. I love the blue eyes. Oh my gosh. It is the roofed oak creaking. We love you. Your eyes are like blue like the sky. They're so pretty. It actually works really well. I am loving this build so far. I want more creakings in Minecraft. I reckon that would be awesome. It's probably not going to happen, but it's a cool idea, isn't it?
Oi, I'm a pig and I just want to say you should pig subscribe to Cringy. Thank you.
Now, as far as wood trivia goes and wood history, hey pig.
Hey. Ah!
What are you doing? Get out of my shop. We are entering the Dark Ages, where no new wood types were added to the game for like 7 years. These wood types behind me were the only wood types in Minecraft from the years 2012 to 2019. It was the dark Minecraft wood ages of justice. And then finally in 2019, they announced the next wood type, which was then added in 2020. And that is the nether wood. Crimson and warped stems. Oh gosh, I have to fly through the nether and find a biome that is just going to be dangerous for me to be mining in, but it's going to be worth it. It's for the creaking. Hello, sad melting ice cream snowman. Alrighty, here are a bunch of red trees, and oh boy, I'm ready to get mauled by pigs. This is just gonna be great. Oh my gosh, golly goodness. No, 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 no. Oh, 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 yeah. I have an idea. How about I get myself one of these, and also one of these, and also like all of these. Yeah, now I feel better. Now let's have a nice, safe, and wholesome tree mining session of justice.
Take my hand, follow me out of the land of anxiety.
Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Alright, I don't know if that's enough, but I'm definitely gonna have some at home, I hope. I should have some at home. I just want to get out of here. Take me away! Flip, take me away! Now, as for the eyes, I reckon it would make sense to use shroom light. But then for the other part of the eye that I needed color for, I want it to still look nethery, so I'm gonna use terracotta. To be more specific, I want magenta terracotta. Aha! Bop. Okay, please tell me I've got some crimson wood just left over somewhere around here for me to have. Oh no. Oh no. I really need to go and repair my heckin' axe. It's getting low. I don't like it being that low. I think I've seen some crimson wood hanging around in this chest. Yes, okay, good. There's plenty there. Good. I don't have to go back and mine more. I was so sick of that place. I need to rest. It's been a hard day. Wow, isn't it ironic? I have to chop down this tree to build a new tree that it's a living tree, you know? I have to kill a tree to live a tree. This tree's in the way. I want to build a big tree there. That's a tree man. Now I'm gonna build the Crimson Creaking kind of a bit differently to the others. You know, the others have got leaves on the outside. This one is gonna have like netherwart blocks. Like, that's not a netherwart block. Whoops. Netherwart blocks just like hanging around, going up its legs and arms and stuff. I figured that the netherwart blocks on the outside won't look as cool as leaves because it's not see-through, so it'll look just kind of weird. Build that crimson bod and the arms, and we shall build the head. That looks awesome. Having a red one, wow, it looks very different to all the others, and I love it. I guess now we gotta go build the blue nether one. Let's not forget to grab our magic apples this time. And our magic water. And let's go find ourselves a warped forest with plenty of wood for us to harvest. This is not a warped forest. That is not... Okay, here we go. Sweet. Oh boy, I don't want to look at it, Enderman. Let's put this on. All right. Let's harvest some blue woodiness. All right, how about some more wood trivia? This might be really obvious to some people, but who knows? Some of you might not know this, but nether wood is fireproof. It can't burn. And also, it's the only wood that you can't turn into a boat. Because I guess they didn't want people to think you could make lava boats out of it because, I mean, they're fireproof, so technically that would mean you could lava boat. But striders are lava boats. I remember everyone was begging for lava boats just for as long as I've been playing Minecraft, and that's been since 2011. And then finally, Mojang appeased our wrath and need for lava boats, and they added striders to the game, which was a way cooler and way more unique and fun idea than lava boats, because, I mean, more mounts, more mobs that you can ride, that's just flippin' awesome. Okay, this is actually a lot more relaxing mining these blocks in the warped forest. Like, yeah, there's endermen around, but so long as I don't look at them, I should be fine. Ah! Oh no! Heck off. That gave me a jump scare. I'm fine. I'm in netherite gear. I should be okay, unless I suck at the game, which sometimes I do. Woo. Who else reckons that shroom light makes the coolest sound when you break it? It's just so cool. Alrighty. That should be just about enough for us to build ourselves our next creaking. So let's creaking get the creek out of here. You know what I'm creaking saying? Woohoo! I just want to say, this is looking so flippin' awesome, and I can't wait for it to be done. So let's flippin' get this done and build a blue creaking. Heck flippin' yeah. Heck yes, that looks insanely cool as well. I decided to go with the same color, I decided to go with the same color eyes as the red one, because, I don't know, want to fit the nether theme, and also it contrasts really well with the blue. This creaking army is starting to look pretty frill and epic, and we've still got like, I don't know, 4 more to go? Yes, 4 more to go. All right. Let's get on to the next one then. The next wood that was added to Minecraft is a very nice and pretty wood, but it's very annoying to wind. Yes, mangrove. These trees, they have branches that just branch out diagonally, and it is just a pain to mine a mass amount of mangrove. And let me speak from experience, if you ever want to do a build somewhere, don't do it where you need to clear out an entire mangrove swamp. It is so painful to mine these trees. And sometimes you just miss random logs, which keeps the tree standing upright, which you want them to fall down and all the leaves to decay and disappear. Thankfully, I've already got tons of mangrove from a recent video I did where I mined out an entire mangrove swamp to build dinosaurs in, and it was such a great use of my time. Say hello to my massive amount of mangrove. Oh, that is beautiful. Beautiful. I am very glad that I don't need to go and collect this amount from a swamp. That would just be a relaxing Minecraft Let's Play experience where I play music and enjoy myself while I play my favorite game. I complain too much. I do enjoy what I'm doing. It's just mangrove trees suck to mine. Question is, do I have mangrove leaves? Surely I do. Yes, I do. Okay, that is lots. The other question is, do I have mangrove mud? Because mud would look cool if we mix some mud in onto this dude. Okay, we got like a tiny bit. And muddy mangrove roots? Sure, we can use some of that as well. All right, we'll make do with that. I also want to make the eyes red to suit the theme of the mangrove redness in the wood. Let's go and build our tree. You know what I just love? I just love approaching all of our tree boys, all in a line, looking off into the sunset. Actually, a sunset is usually over there, but yes, looking off into the horizon. Let's build a mangrove man, tree man, mangrove man, tree man, grove. Let's especially make sure that this guy's footsies are nice and muddy. Then it's not very muddy because, well, I mean, I guess it's mainly his legs who are getting muddy. But then we'll have some muddy bark as well. Feels a lot more expensive to be building with mangrove logs because they're such a pain in the neck to gather. It would be genuinely so cool if there was a swamp monster variant of the Creaking. Oh, that's another cool wood type they could totally add to the game, is if they got normal swamps that weren't mangrove swamps and replaced oak trees with like a grey wood. That would look cool. Right, there's a muddy, rooty mangrove Creaking. Now we just need to add some leafy leaves. And I might also add some more roots on the outside. That might look cool. Yeah, those feet look so awesome with the leaves and the roots mixed in. That's so cool. Yeah, that's gonna look cool. You know what I reckon would be a flippin' awesome touch as well? Because mangroves, they get like moss on their roots and stuff. So what if we go to our good old moss farm that we made for the Sniffer Sanctuary and use some moss to kind of just build a little bit of overhanging moss carpet on this guy's shoulder. We could also kind of put some on the head, I reckon. Right, let's add those eyes and see how it looks. That is awesome. That definitely looks like a swampy tree that has been bogged. It's like the bogged and the Creaking, and those two had a baby. No, let's just... Anyway, our next wood type. Who knows what the next wood was added to the game after mangrove? It was... bamboo wood. So we're gonna make a bamboo Creaking. I don't know if that makes any sense, but we're going to do it anyway. Now I believe... Oh, hi random enderman on the roof. Now I believe that back at our base, we should have a good supply of bamboo. Bam, we have got plenty of bamboo in here. Heck yeah. And regarding eye color, I reckon yellow would be a good fit. So we're gonna need some more yellow frog lights. Oh, there we go. And there's no such thing as bamboo leaves. So there's gonna be a leafless Creaking. Hello, Enderman. Now, did you know that bamboo blocks were originally gonna be craftable with only 4 pieces of bamboo? But then, a bunch of players complained that that made it too easy to craft wood. And so then Mojang listened to those players and made it so you could only craft it with 9 bamboo instead. Wait, I think I might have gotten my facts wrong there, and it really matters that I'm actually getting my facts right instead of wrong. It might have been that it cost 9 bamboo to make 1 block of bamboo, but then, originally, it was 1 block of bamboo made 4 bamboo planks, but then they changed it to make it so that it only made 2 bamboo planks. I think that's what it was. Also, while I'm here, this is the 50th hardcore episode of this series. Isn't that cool? Hopefully I don't die next episode or anything because, like, that would suck. Anyway, let's continue on with the video. That looks cool. I am a fan. I love the yellow and green patterns and all that. This Creaking army is getting real, guys. You better watch out. You better not cry. The next wood that was added to Minecraft just a few snapshots after bamboo was added, cherry. Cherry is the next wood, and cherry Creaking is gonna look flippin' awesome. So, cherry wood. I feel like I might have some cherry wood, so I'm gonna go and check on my cherry wood supplies before I go mining for it, because it's another one of those trees that's a little bit of a pain in my seagull neck to mine. Well... okay, I don't have a whole lot. I thought I'd have at least like 4 or 5 stacks, but that's okay. We get to mine a really nice tree and deforestation a heckin' cherry grove. Yeah. Actually, cherry groves are generally pretty small biomes. I might just mass farm a bunch of trees and then chop those down. Let's just go ahead and plant this like it's 1.20 or something. Okay. Here's a field of cherry orchard. Here's a cherry. Oh! Okay, there you go. They've already started growing. Let's chop down some of these cherry woodness. It might end up being that I've planted so many that by the time I finish chopping down one tree, a new one has grown. Or maybe not. Only 3 have grown so far, and I'm getting impatient. So let's just use some bone meal. What happens if I bone meal a tree while standing inside? Ow. Okay, that's what happened. Whoa. This is starting to look really pretty. I kind of want to see what it looks like when all of them have grown, but I've run out of bone meal and it's given us enough trees to chop, so I'm going to just chop down the trees. I also need to grab some leaves. Let's not forget that. So wonderful. Such lovely leaf sounds. Like oak leaves and stuff, they're so loud. This is like so nice and soft. Now, fun fact about cherry wood was that it wasn't an announced feature. They just added it to 1.20 without telling anyone, and then all of a sudden everyone was like, what the heck? It's also the update that I started this hardcore world on, and we have come a long way and played through a bunch of updates now. Okay, that is all of the cherry that we need. Let's go and get the materials for the eyes. So I reckon pink eyes is a very reasonable reason. With pearlescent frog light with a combination of, I reckon, pink concrete. Oh, we're gonna need more than that. Bloop, bloop. Just 2 more. Those will make for some darling, beautiful pink eyes. I love giving my Creakings pink eye. All right, our gang of Creakings is about to get 1 more Creaking added to it. Let's go ahead and build it. And how does she look? That one is my favorite. So far, out of all of the Creakings, yes, the cherry looks the coolest, I think. It looks very unique, like it's got very different colors. The leaves are different, the wood is different. It's insanely cool. Now we gotta build the ultimate Creaking, and that is the normal Creaking, the pale wood Creaking. And I have to go and find a pale garden for that. Oh, hey, Enderman, how are you going? Now, I've used chunk base to mark a spot where a pale garden should be generated. And that is right about here. Alrighty. Let's have a look. Oh, here we are. Okay, a pale garden right here. And it's nighttime. Flip. And I don't have my bed. What? Okay. Oh my, there's already a whole bunch of zombies and swords and stuff trying to kill me. Heck off. Oh my gosh, where are all these mobs coming from? Well, yeah, well, I'm just gonna get to work and I'm just gonna start shopping. Shopping and bopping to the music of this is totally not a spooky biome or anything. This is totally not a spooky biome or anything. Yeah, it is not. It's completely fine. Like wine. Yeah. I might, just get my enchanted golden apples out just in case. Looks like the sun must have been rising, so I'd get to dodge the spooky, scary nighttime. Or at least for now. Let's chop down as much wood as we can before the Creaking and the spookiness comes out. Sorry, Creaking, I'm violating your trees. It's just so quiet and spooky around here. Ooh, sapling. Let's get some of that. Ooh, and pale moss block. That is something we'll want for the build, I reckon. As well as the pale leaves. Just get as much work as I can done before the sun sets and the trees become alive and try and eat me if I don't look at them. Apparently, if you don't look at a tree, it attacks you. Ooh! Is that the new flower? What's it called? Closed eye blossom. Yes! These are cool. I want them. And also, yes, I should really be gathering some more pale moss, shouldn't I? I've chopped down tons of trees so far, and I'm surprised I actually haven't found a Creaking heart yet. I want to pet Creaking, and I want to name it Karen the Creaking. That's my ambition in life. Oh! Is that the new flower? What's it called? Closed eye blossom. Yes! These are cool. I want to pet Creaking and I want to name it Karen the Creaking. That's my ambition in life. Oh! That kind of gave me a jump scare. It is so creepy to find one of those. Yeah. Oh, I got XP from it. We've got a pet Karen, guys. It's freaking awesome. Sky is just so gray. It really is a creepy biome, and I love it. Is it just me? Is the sun going down? I think it is. Yeah, it's getting dark around here and kind of scary. I might place some torches to light this place up a bit. Oh! Yeah, another heart. Let's go. Oh, what is that? Oh, those must be the flowers. Have they, like, lit up now that it's nighttime? Whoa. I want to collect. Give me. That is so insanely cool. I don't like being here anymore. This is scary. It's gone from day to night and I'm instantly feeling like way less peaceful about being here. Please tell me I've got enough wood. No, I don't. I still need to chop down a bunch more trees. This is a spooky, spooky time. Is that a creaking over there? No, it was just... Ah! Flip! Oh my gosh. Oh dear. Oh dear. You gave me a fright! Where'd you come from? You're from over there. Oi! You stay away, mate. Oh, flip. Oh my gosh, he really went at me, didn't he? Ah! Heck off. I'm gonna destroy your heart. Go away. Oh, it's coming from that tree. Flip. Yes! Got it! Ha ha ha! Destroyed! Also, look at this. We got raisin clumps. Flippin' raisins. That is awesome. What a crazy update. I was not expecting Mojang to add this kind of biome and mob to the game. I wish I had my flipping bed because it is spooky around here and I wouldn't mind if it was daytime again. I just keep seeing all the eye blossoms, like the flowers, and getting spooked because I think there's eyes like watching me, but it's just a flower. Just a peaceful little flower. Oh, those flowers. I thought they were eyes again, but it's just flowers. Oh, I just want to get out of here already. I'm kind of going insane. I want to go back to my peaceful Minecraft world. Just light this place up. Light it up so it's not so dark. I think that's enough. Yep, I've got all the stacks that I need. I can bounce now. Goodbye. Success! We can go home and never be in danger ever again. Now for the eyes, we're going to want 3 frog lights and we're going to want some orange concrete. Let's just make sure that bad boy's solidified, you know what I'm saying? All right, let's build a pale Creaking. Hello, Creakings, are you ready for your final friend to be added to your army? There's a bit of a gap here, but I have an idea. First, I'm going to need a bit more wood if I'm going to go ahead with this idea. Let's let these trees grow up nice and strong. Yeah. Now we've got even more pale wood at our fingertips. Or feather tips. I reckon I want to build a bridge out of pale wood for that Creaking to stand on. Oh, the sun is setting. We can get out Karen the Creaking. Karen, I summon thee. Oh, hey Karen. How's it going? You going good? Nice to meet ya. What a legendary tree we got right here. But I'm gonna delete you now. Oh my gosh, the death animation is so cool. Let's complete this bridge. Okay, how does the bridge look? Bridge looks fantastic. Now I guess we shall build our breaking on the cridge. Gotta build some mossy footsies. Gotta build that wonky bonky bod. Completely forgot that I discovered that it was a lot more efficient to build the leaves while I'm building the legs, but now it's too late and I just have to suffer and build the leaves differently. Okay, yes, that is looking flipping cool. Now I just need to build the Ling Long army arms. And now we just need to build the heady head. Let's have a looky. Oh, that is cool. Heck flippin' yes. You're on the pale bridge and you're a pale Creaking and oh my gosh. All these dudes, don't they just look so flipping cool? They look creaking awesome, mate. If you could add one of these guys, just one, to the game, which one would you add? Because Mojang chose this guy over here. And, I mean, yeah, that was a good choice. Oh. I just realized I made a little mistake. Oopsies. Okay. It is great to have even more giant mobs in my world. Imagine if they did spawn this huge. That would be crazy. But yes, thank you for watching this video. I will see you in the next one. Yeah, I died in that world. It was pretty tragic, but I made a new world that I started with my friends. It's actually pretty awesome, so let's jump into that one and let me show you what I built next. Mate, look at this freaking chicken. Turns out there are a bunch of new mob variants in the game, so I'm gonna do my usual thing and build them. Now the first mob I want to build is the cold pig. This is inside my brain. And for that, I'm gonna need a bunch of oak, birch, and spruce wood. Which actually, fun fact, I think I've already got tons of that. Also, I've got a wood farm. Oh yes, look at all that spruce, look at all that birch, look at all that oak. Oh, I need more oak. Off to my tree farm, I guess. Let's grab some azalea. Let's farm ourselves some oaky. All right. We've got ourselves a bunch more oak. Perfect. Wait, no, I didn't actually grab enough. Silly me. Back to doing this, I guess. Okay, that should be enough now. Flip an egg. Let's make a tower to strip a bunch of these loggies. Boom. Oh, hi.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah,
What's up here?
I just thought I'd strip some logs next to your base.
Okay. Bye.
All right, I think that's probably enough. All right, there's a bunch of nice stripped logs. Beautiful. Now I need some brown terracotta, which thankfully I've got a nice stack of that. And some concrete, and I believe that's all we need. Now I need to decide whereabouts I'm going to build our pig, and I have an idea. Where do you think I should build a giant pig?
You know where you should build it? Right in the middle of the water with me, because I'm building a giant water pig as we speak.
Wait, are you actually? You're building a giant water pig? And you're just doing this in your spare time? It's not for any content?
Yeah. Anyways, wherever your heart desires. You could do this, like, hill. Or I don't know what the heck that build over there is.
That's Laph's space. So if I just built a pig
so
above
on
his
top
base.
of Laph's base.
Yeah, I'm thinking, like, over in this direction behind the smaller brog. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that works. That's a good spot.
Okay.
Heck yeah.
All right, pig bros. Let's go.
Yeah.
I reckon this is a pretty good spot here, right near our brog and right near our other brog. Let's place down our materials and set our spawn. Let's put on a pig head and let's start building. So to start with, we've got to build our piggy legs, just like this. They've got like mud on the bottom of them or something like that. Starts off darker brown. Right, and now let us use some oak to transition into the lighter part of their coat. We shall complete the legs with oakness. Look at that. That is a cold pig's set of legs, if you'd ask me. Yes, you can totally tell that. Now let's build a bit of a frame for the body. Awesome. Now let's fill it in and do the bit of the hairy texturing. Awesome. Let's actually remember for once to flippin' light up the inside of our build, because I flippin' always forget that. Now I just need to build the beautiful pig head. Speaking of pig heads. Beep bop bap beep bop bap. Let's not forget those beautiful adorable piggy ears. We'll do the eyes, do the tail and the snout, and we are done. Let's have a looky. Oh, look at that cold pig. That pig is not cold though, because he's got a nice coat of fur. The thing I'm really proud of is how I've made like the snout like actually 3D and like you can look inside his nostrils. Isn't that just awesome? Okay, now I've got to go build the normal pig, which we're gonna mainly just want cherry wood for, which sometimes I use. And I do believe I've got a whole lot of cherry logs here, yes. That might literally be enough to build our our temperate pig. Temperate! Because I have so much cherry wood already, the only thing I need to do is just strip like 40 logs and then that's all. Epic. Alright, let's flip and do this. We're gonna build our piggy right on top of this piggy. Yes, very good. Build those legs nice and tall and strong, as a pig's legs should be, but maybe not tall. Imagine a pig with tall legs, that would be so cursed. Alright, now we just need to flip and speak English. And also, oh, that leg is too short. Let's just fix that. Now let's build the pink pig body. This is going to be a lot easier because it has like no textures. I got to ask you the question. What's your favorite pig variant? My personal favorite is the pink pig. It's the OG, and also just pink pigs are just classic. This is looking great. Let's build its tail just like this. And now let us build its big beautiful head. Not forget those majestic ears and its eyes and its snout. Wow, did I just do that perfectly? No, I didn't. Almost did it perfectly. All right, let's have a looky. Yeah. Oh my goodness. It's a piggyback. A piggy having a piggyback on a piggy's back. Isn't that just epic? This tower is gonna look so ridiculous at the end of this with all the mobs on top, and I'm all for it. But now I need to make the warm pig. And the thing about the warm pig is I need a bunch of terracotta. And I'm gonna need to take this off because, well, I'm sick of mining terracotta without my own beacon. So I'm gonna go find myself a bunch of wither skulls and get myself a beacon. G'day, mate. What you watching? Is Cringy grinding up some beacons? Mate, what an absolute legend. While he's doing that, I've got some big news to tell you. We've started a petition to get a CringyGull plushie made. G'day, I'm from the future, and I'm just gonna tell you that the plushie petition succeeded. In just a few weeks' time, there will be a campaign launching where you'll be able to buy the plushie. You can check the link in the description and you'll see right there, you can subscribe for updates and stuff, but just stay tuned. Keep in touch with my community posts and Discord and all that, and yeah, soon, CringyGull plushie. It's a reality, how epic! Yum. There we go, finally got a beacon so I can get myself terracotta nice and easily, which will greatly help me with the rest of the building today. So flippin' satisfying. Heck yes. I'm hungry. Ah, delicious. Alright, that's all we need for now. I mean, I could get more, but mobs are starting to come out, and I don't have a bed, so I'm gonna leave. Now I just need some dark oak, and I need some black dye, so that I can make some black terracotta, and that's pretty much it. Let's go and build a heckin' warm pig. What the? Okay. Alright then. Hello, piggies! Oh, flip, I forgot to get my blocks. Hello, piggies. Look, I'm about to give you a new friend. Are you excited?
Verily.
Awesome. Let's flip and do this. Now, this piggy has got very muddy legs. This pig really likes cooling itself down in the mud. That's what I think it does, yes. It's in a hot biome, and mud would probably be nice for it to cool down in. Classic pig activities. And after we've got our muddy footsies, it's got the orange skin. An orange-skinned pig. I think out of the two new pigs, the orange hot pig is my favorite piggy. Yep. Yeah, there we go. Those are some pig legs. Now, let us build the body. What are you doing down there? Get out of here. Oh, he despawned. Wow, that's crazy. Just vanished in front of my eyes. Now, the warm pig has a bit of a stripe going down his back, doesn't he? Yeah. All right, now let's just build a head. I'm on the inside of the pig, and that is kind of terrifying. But on the outside, it looks amazing. Oh my gosh, I love this. Look at our little piggyback having a piggyback on a piggy's back that's also having a piggyback on another piggy's back. That is so cool. And I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm rotating them 90 degrees every time I build a new mob. So it's just gonna like be a spinny tower. Spinny up into the sky. Yes. Now, I'm gonna move on to building the cows because they were the next mobs added in the snapshots. We're gonna start going cold, temperate, warm once again. So we're gonna build the cold cow. Now, I reckon the main thing that we're gonna need for this cold cow is we're gonna need ourselves some acacia wood. So let's duck over to our tree farm once again and get our acacia saplings, switch this bad boy on, and let's just farm this bad boy stuff. I need like half a shulker box of stripped acacia logs and then also like 800 planks. So I'm just gonna sit here for a little while I grab lunch. Now, in case you're wondering, which you're probably not, but I'll tell you anyway, I'm having a smoothie for lunch. It's very yum, but I've made the wrong decision. Because I live in a place called Down the Bottom of the World, which is about a 5-minute swim from Inland. Because I live down in a place called Tasmania, which is about a 5-minute swim from Antarctica. So it's pretty flippin' cold down here, but smoothie tastes good. Isn't that just really valuable information? I bet you thought that was going to be a sponsorship segment, but no, I just wanted to tell you what I was going to have for lunch because I freaking love smoothies. All right, we've got a bunch of acacia logs. I think this is enough. Yeah, it's quite a lot, isn't it? But I need to go ahead and strip like all of these ones. There's a lot of acacia log stripping. Heck, I just hold it in my offhand and I can just do it like this. Okay, yes, this works. But it's let's just go ahead and do this. Let's do this. Okay, that is all the stripped acacia that I need. That is good. Now, let's get the other materials. That being some orange terracotta, some polished tuff, and some other random stuff. Awesome. Let's build probably my favorite mob out of all of these new mobs, I reckon. The cold cow is so cool. Let's start with those beautiful hoofs. It was rather tricky to get the correct color brown for this guy, so I've had to make it slightly more orange, but I think that's still gonna look just as epic. Fill in those leggies. I'm hungry. Yummy plush. There we go. Now I've got to build the big cow body. Just need to build a bit of a tummy. Oh! I just realized I forgot something. Back to building, I guess. Now that's like the tummy of the cow, but the thing about the hairy cow is it's got like hair hanging down off of its body. So if we just like get ourselves a bit of water and just climb down here and place a little bit of sneak, a little bit of that, I reckon. That'll look good. Yes, very hairy cow, as you can probably tell. Maybe not yet, but soon. Now we just got to build up and build the rest of the hairy body. That is looking pretty cool. Oh, I just realized I forgot to put the tail on the last pig. That's better. Back to cowing. Do the goofy eyes, and finally we will do the horns, which are probably my favorite thing about the new cows. How does it look? Oh, now that is a woolly cow, if you ask me. Heck yes! Looks amazing. So flippin' awesome. Majestic cow with majestic horns. Very good. Now, we gotta build the temperate cow. Now for our temperate cow, we're gonna need a whole lot of brown concrete, which thankfully, we've already got a little bit of a sneaky little concrete duper right here. Bam. Right, but that took like a few seconds. We've already got enough. I'm always blown away by this freaking sand duper. It's just, it's terrifying. It is terrifyingly powerful. Moo. We also need some white concrete and grey concrete, and we also need some light grey concrete. Right, I do believe that that's all the materials we need, other than a sneaky little bit of cherry wood. All right, let's go build a temp cow. What are you doing? Need to heckin' solidify some of the concrete first. Silly me, I'm a silly sausage cow. Right, let us fly up here. Let's once again build a nice set of hooves. Yes. Excellent. Now let's build their long legs, which this time cows do have long legs as opposed to pigs. So it makes sense. Need to moisturize the concrete. Now let us build the udder, and we shall build the rest of the body. Now the thing about the temperate cow that makes it harder to build is the patterns on it. Because if I just went completely random, then it wouldn't really look like its normal classic temperate cow. So I need to make sure it matches how it looks. So I reckon I'll build the white patterns first and then fill in the rest of the brown. Now let's just build the head, build that sticking out nose, and the ears, and the eyes, and the eyebrows. Ah, yes, a cloud is coming in through its head. Coolness. Now we just need its horns, and we are done. Well, first I need to give the cow a nice shower. Hang on a moment. How's it look? It looks like a cow. Yes, that is very iconic. And now that I've built it in a statue form, I actually really like the sticking out nose. Like at first I was like, that's weird, because I guess I'm not used to it, but I quite like it. I reckon when we look at the older versions of the game, we're gonna look at the flat cow face and we're gonna be like, what the flip? Or what the flat? What the flat indeed. Now, let's build a hot cow. For the hot cow, we're going to need a whole lot of red terracotta, and also a few other different colors of terracotta, but mainly red. I think earlier I said that... Wait, no, I'll say that while I'm mining, because that would be cool. I think earlier I said that the cold cow is my favorite new mob out of all of them, but actually, I think the hot cow is... or the warm cow, whatever you're meant to call it. The red cow that has horns, that goes into hot biomes. Yeah, I think that one's actually my favorite. I find it hard to decide though. Oh my goodness, look at that pickaxe durability. Ah, that is much better. Verily really good. Let's get out of here and build ourselves a warm cow. This mob tower is becoming quite charming with the amount of mobs that are on it, and let's just go ahead and add another one, shall we? A bleep and a blop. And wow, that's a lot of red terracotta in my shop. Let's build our legs once again. I gotta ask, which cow is your favorite cow out of all of the cows that are in the game? Honestly, all the cows are pretty flippin' awesome, but I reckon I like the red warm cow dude. Yes, epicness. You know, sometimes I wonder if the cow is just red because it's extremely sunburnt. If that was the case, I'm sorry, Mr. Cow. That sounds extremely, excruciatingly, very extremely painful. But it's probably not the case because that's just really stupid. Flip, I completely didn't realize it has a white belly like that. Let's fill in that nice white belly. All right, now that I've done that white bit of the belly, I can just, it's really easy. I literally just need to fill in the rest red. Whoa. I mean, I knew that clouds turn like dark at night, but I feel like I've never looked at them from above, and that looks kind of cool. Anyway, it's time to build the cow head. It has like a nice white chin, and then the rest of the head is red. That nose is looking nice and nosy. You know what? Let's just make the eyes look like they're looking to the side like this. Now, before I build the horns, I want to see what the cow would look like if it didn't have horns. Let's have a look. And the hot spicy cow is done. That's so cool. I love what I did with the eyes. It's so just like, it's so funny. Epic. What a legend. What an absolute legend. Now we're up to the frickin' fried chicken, which means I guess I need to take this off. Bye. Do I have a chicken head anywhere? Yeah. We're gonna start with cold once again and build the cold chicken. And I'm gonna need to get myself a bunch of cyan dye for that one because I want cyan terracotta. What are you doing here? Get the heck out. I also need jungle and spruce wood, some redness, and yeah, that's it. It's a pretty small mob, so. Okay, so once again, adding another mob to our tower. Good thing about having the chicken on top is if the chicken falls off, then it won't die of fall damage. It'll just float down. But also, it's a build. It can't move. It's not a real mob. It's not real. I'll solidify this concrete. I got wool before, but now I want concrete because I just think that would look nicer. And let's build our freaking chicken. Let's start off with building the nice feet. I gotta ask you, once again, what's your favorite chicken variant? I personally really love the cold chicken because it just looks so weird, and I'm weird, so I like weird things. I also love how it looks like it's just a chicken wearing netherite armor. Like, that is hilarious. Now let's just build the face and the head. Bloop, bloop. This does not look like a chicken. It looks like a slug right now, but we just need to finish it. And oh my goodness, that hairstyle is just the coolest thing ever. What a majestic and weird chicken. And we do the beak, and we are already done. Look at that. Oh, I've done something wrong, haven't I? Look at that. That looks so cool. Heck yes. Epicness. Now we just got to build the OG temperate chicken. G'day, mate. Alright, so we just need a bunch of white concrete, which here we go, there's a bunch in here. And we also need to get ourselves some yellow concrete and red concrete, and yeah, that's it. I just need to solidify this because it's going to be annoying to try and build with gravity blockies. Awesome, look at that temperate chicken. Is it not just a classic mob right there? Now we just got to build the warm chicken. For that, we'll just need a bit of yellow terracotta and orange terracotta and a few random bits of wood, and yeah, that's about it. All right, I believe this is all I need. Let's build another freaking chicken. I personally think this chicken is like the strangest looking. Like, it looks kind of out of place for the other Minecraft chickens. But still, I think it's gonna look great to have more variation in chickens in the different biomes. It's also the hardest one to build because of all the different patterns on it. It hurts my little brain that prefers simple things. What can you do other than... Awesome. Okay, you know what? Having another look at it, I actually don't mind how this one looks. Maybe it's because I've built it and now it's my baby chicken. My son. Yeah, I actually kind of like it. But I still think I like the cold chicken the most. Let me know in the comments what your favorite chicken is. Don't know if I already said that. I've said that a lot today. I'm going to get a lot of comments from you guys today because of how many times I've asked you, what's your favorite this? What's your favorite that? What's your favorite this? What's your favorite that? Now, this is the thing, right? They went and updated pigs, cows, and chickens, but at least at the time of me recording this, they haven't added more sheep to the game, which feels like a missed opportunity. I'm going to go ahead and design my own new types of sheep. G'day, mate. So, for the winter sheep, I reckon we're going to mainly make it a black sheep, given that in the update, they have at least made it so that black sheep are more common in cold biomes. But it's not going to be just a sheep that I dye black like that. Like, I am going to make it a bit more unique, give it a little bit of a different look. Why am I still a chicken? Here's sheep head. And yeah, I know that it would make most sense to use black wool, but I'm going to use black concrete because one, it's easier to farm, and B, it looks nicer. Let's flicky this on. Yeah, mate, give me all that black concrete. Wait, actually, I was wrong. Black concrete isn't the main thing that I need. I actually need like light grey and dark grey just as much. So I'm going to do something interesting with the sheep's coat. Let's just grab a bunch of this. What are you doing here? Now... Ah, I thought I had a lot more terracotta. Wait, I might have some over here. So yeah, grab some terracotta. I need squids to volunteer their life so that I can dye the terracotta the way that I want to. Thanks, squids. Yeah, sweet. That's all I need for the cold sheep. Let's go build it. Just put away a couple of things first. Yeah, let's go build it. I need to put this away. Yeah, okay. Let's go build it. Ah, yes. What a beautiful sight. I love a good mob tower. Oh, wait, that's right. I should probably solidify some of this. Yeah, mate. Woo! Oh my gosh, I don't want to die. Blocky, blocky, block. This is fantastic. Right, so there we go. Okay, now I can go and flip and build a sheepy sheep. So to start with, we're going to build the hooves, and it's going to be like a light grey instead of the dark hoof. And flip, because we're building on the chicken's head, I kind of need to grab myself some scaffolding so that I can bridge across and build the other feet. Sorry, chicken. It's like the chicken has a hat now. Sheep hat. Okay, now we got those hooves. Let's build up and build the leggies. And as you can see, I'm giving this sheep darker skin. I mean, technically a cold sheep could just as well and probably more likely be a white sheep, but I thought I want more variety. So let's give this sheep dark skin. Okay, cool. Now we just need to start making the coat. Make this sheep nice and woolly so it can survive the cold very well. Now I want to do something a bit interesting, and that is I want to make it kind of transition from being a dark coat to being a slightly lighter coat, which wouldn't really make a whole lot of sense as being able to dye this sheep, but I don't know. I thought it would look cool. So it doesn't matter. It's not like I'm coding this sheep into the game. I'm just building something that looks epic. Let's give our sheepy a washi. Okay, that coat is looking awesome. Now let's build a head. Oh, and also need to fill in the back. Hang on a moment. All right, now let's build the head. Do those eyes. Oh, flip. Well, there goes that. And we are done. Oh, first let's grab this. How does it look? Awesome. Cool. It's a new type of sheep. It looks familiar. It looks very Minecrafty. It looks similar to the sheep that we all know and love. But also it's kind of different. Epic. Now let's go and build our temperate sheep. No one knows what that one looks like. So we're mainly just going to need white concrete for this one because it's just a pure white sheep that we're going to build. It's going to be easy. Flick. While we collect all this concrete, do you want to hear something weird? I have this old sound effect library, right? And it has all these sheep sounds. One sounds like this. And the other sounds like this. But then there's this other one that sounds really weird. It sounds like this. I don't know why, but apparently that's a sheep. Yeah, it sounds painful. All right, that's all the white concrete we need. Now we just need a bit of terracotta and we are ready. Silly me. I once again forgot that I need to flip and solidify the concrete. I always forget this. It's kind of painful. Oi, who are you? What are you guys doing? Hey? Sure, you can watch me build a sheep. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but yeah, sure, you can. That's fine. Alrighty, let's build our sheepy sheep. Alright, how does it look? Oh, that's the behind. All right. Awesomeness. Now we just got to build ourselves the warm sheep. Let's go ahead and flip and do that. And for the warm sheep, we once again mainly just need terracotta. Give me your ink, squidlins. And the other material I need a little sneaky tiny little bit of is dripstone. Just a sneaky little amount. All right, that should be enough. Ooh, lappy. Let's build our final sheep on this amazing Tower of Justice. What do you reckon, Cow? Is that pretty awesome?
Moo.
Wow. I think we're even taller than Brog now. Heck, we are quite high up. Let us place down our final set of hooves. And this sheep is also going to have darker skin than our usual Minecraft sheep. And now we will give the brown sheep a brown coat, because considering Minecraft is making brown sheep more common in warm biomes, I reckon we got to do a brown coat. Now I just want to transition upwards and turn it into a slightly lighter colored coat. This is looking pretty flippin' awesome. Now I just need to build myself a head. I'm gonna do something a little bit different with the sheep's face, and that is to base it off of the long-nosed sheep, I think it's called, from Minecraft Earth. I think that'll look pretty cool. And one final touch we're gonna add to this guy. So we're gonna give him little horns, like this. Sneaky little dripstone horns. They go down the back of his head like that. Alrighty, there you go. We got the warm sheep. That is all of the mobs except for one mob. We've done all of the new mob variants and also added sheep, but there's one more little sneaky little mob that we want to add to this collection. And this mob is a pretty complex one. Just gonna place him right on top right here. Bam. It's a firefly. Isn't that freaking awesome? Look at this balloon right here. This is the new Happy Ghast. And you know what I reckon would be awesome? It'd be epic if I built a bunch of different ghast variants for everyone in my server to admire. Because we totally need more giant mobs floating about the Hackers server, don't we? Alrighty, so we're gonna start with building the normal, original ghast that is sad and depressed and very depressed and sad. I'm gonna need a bunch of white concrete for that, and also a bit of light grey concrete, and grey concrete and cyan terracotta. I just need more white concrete. No worries, we'll just, oh my gosh, that's beautiful. We'll just fly over to our farming district, and let's just farm ourselves some more white concrete. Flick that bad boy on. There we go. Let's go back in here. Let us solidify our concrete. Later today, I reckon I'm gonna have to go and make myself a proper concrete solidifier, because I just keep doing this in my life and it would just save me a lot of time if I just got a cool automatic way to do it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I just gotta figure out the most reasonable and aesthetically pleasing place I can build a random ghast in the sky. I don't know if it'll really fit in this world. You don't really get giant mobs and stuff, you know? I mean, right over here, we've got this island. And on this island, there's a beacon, and there's a sign that says Laugh's Base. And you know, if there's one person I haven't trolled yet, actually no, I have trolled him. I built a giant frog at his other base to the point where he decided he had to move to this island. But if there's one base that I haven't trolled yet, it's this base that hasn't even started yet. He's got the view of the water pig over there that Narfi built, and you know, I think as he stares off into the sunrise, I think that if he stares at some ghasts, that would be quite beautiful for Laughless, wouldn't it? Yes. Absolutely amazing. So let's just fly off this way a bit. Let's make some scaffolding. Oh! Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Let me up. Let me, oh my. Okay, yeah. Sweet. Let's just go ahead and build this bad boy. So we just need to build like the base here, which is 16 blocks long. And it's just a 16 by 16 square. Look at that. That's a frame for a ghast body. Now let's just fill in the bottom. All right. And I'm just realizing now I need to solidify some of this concrete. Flip. Hopefully none of it falls off the edge. Oh, dang it. That one fell. Flip. Ghasts have got like this weird circle underneath them. Is it like they're a balloon and it's like this is their balloon hole? I don't know. Epic. Now, it's gonna be a little bit of a tricky bicky, but how do I build those like tentacles? And I'll build some here if I can hecking reach. Yeah, this is gonna be a lot of like mucking around. This is why we're getting Happy Ghast as well, because this like is just so painful to build like this. Okay, there is the back row of tentacles done. Should really go and get myself like some temporary blocks like dirt. Also, I should sleep on my balloon first. There we go, that's much easier. I can just like navigate my way around. Just like parkour around these tentacles, that's awesome. All right, now it's time to heck and build the rest of the body. Heck yeah. So we're essentially just building like a giant cube and it's got wrinkles and a face. So I'm just gonna build one side of this cube at a time. The glorious thing about building giant mobs all the time is I get to have a look at them up close and see all their details and just, man, some of them are so weird. Like, the Ghast is just a wrinkly, depressed balloon. And, I mean, the Happy Ghast is a wrinkly, happy balloon, I guess. There you go, that's the back. Now we need to do the sides. Now, one detail that I definitely need to get right is, like, the gills or something, which is really interesting. Like, why would a Ghast have gills? Buildy, buildy, buildy. Okay, there we go, that looks great. Now I just got to build the exact same thing on this side. Awesome, this looks fantastic. Now before we build its iconic face, I reckon I'll build its top of its head. Oh my goodness. Just like this. Epic. Now we just need to go on the inside of this. Oh my gosh, that looks so cursed. And we need to build up our big, sad OG Ghast. Oi! Get it. Oh. Okay, bye. Let's just give this dude a bit of a wash. Wash your face. Wash those tears off your face, except actually solidify them more like it. Let's see how this looks from Laff's base. Dude, light up your island, Laff. Come on. Oh, yes, so let's pretend we're Laff and we look up and you just see in the sunrise, in all of its glory, a Ghast. And there are going to be many more. Many, many more. It is going to be the best. What if I had shaders on? That's like so perfectly aligned with the sun. What? Oh, it's so beautiful. It's just glowing. Oh my gosh. Hush now, we don't have time to celebrate. We must go and build more Ghast. But as I said earlier, I would really like a better solution for solidifying my concrete. So I'm gonna need to grab myself a bunch of stuff for making something like that. I don't know what I'm getting. I'm gonna get a tutorial up and do that. All right, these are all the blocks I need for this little sneaky little blowy up concrete thingy. Let's head over to the farming district and build this bad boy. Yeah. Woohoo! Now, while my past self builds the concrete solidifier, I have an exciting announcement to make. Get your best vacation outfit on. Get yourself a fishing rod. Heck yeah. And jump onto our brand new Minecraft server, Salty MC. Salty MC is a tropical-themed survival community server that myself and a team of server experts have been working on. Salty MC has custom biomes, a thriving economy where you can buy and sell your stuff, it's got simple voice chat, and heaps more. And we just launched Salty MC a couple of days ago, and in a few weeks I'm going to stream us beating the Ender Dragon together, and it's going to be so flippin' awesome. So make sure you join and gear up so we can slay that dragon together, you and me. Be sure to check the description for all the information you need on how to join. Let's get back to building blasting Ghasts. Alrighty, so as you can see here, we've got ourselves a concrete solidifier. It is the best setup I've ever had because previously I tried to do it myself and it was inefficient and not that good, but it was fun to try and figure it out. But this time I followed a tutorial. This design is by Fortunate Diamond. Thank you so much for the epic farm. You're a genius and a scientist and a Minecraft nerd, and I appreciate you for putting that on the interwebs, and now I can use it, and heck yes. Now we just need to grab ourselves some more concrete. In fact, I need to get some light grey as well, don't I? I only need a little bit of light grey concrete powder. Yeah. Let's just switch that on. Let's jump on in. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of items. We need to collect like 10 shulker boxes of this stuff. So let's just get gathering. Give it all to me, you silly concretey. Alrighty, we've got a good amount of concrete. We've filled up all these shulker boxes. Now, I need to chuck all of this concrete in these chests. And let's turn this bad boy on. It's totally not terrifying or anything. Yeah, there you go. Oh my hecking heck. This is crazy. Crazy loud. Oh my gosh. Dude, peace and quiet, am I right? And we are done. Oh, okay, finally. Heck, let's just switch this off. How did it go? Did it all make its way into this chest? Yes, okay, we have got tons. That is what I would call a big success. Let's just sort all of these into these shulker boxes. And look at that, we've only lost like half a stack of each type of concrete. Pretty sure in my previous concrete farms that I've done, I would lose like a whole shulker box worth with this amount. So that is great. Let's gather these up. And we might not need to use this again for the rest of this episode. We might have all of the concrete we need, but that's also something that I say that I am usually wrong about. Hello, Laff Island. Hello, Ghast that is sad. This ghast is about to have some really cheerful friends. All right, it's about to get a whole lot depressing. All right, it's gonna get a whole lot. All right, it's gonna get a whole lot less depressing around here. We're gonna get a happy ghast. It's gonna be so flippin' amazingly happy, as in, as happy as a happy ghast can be. Heck yes. Oh, let us tower over to where we're going to build our happy ghast. So I'm going to start with the tentacles this time. Now that is awesome and very spaghetti and very confetti, and I love it. Now we're on to build the body. We're just going to go 16 by 16 once again. This is looking epic. All right, now we just need to do the sides, and I'm going to fart them in like this. Ah, lovely. All right, now we're just going to make this happy ghast face. Oh yeah, look at that little guy. Look how happy he is to be alive. Isn't that just fantastic? It's gonna be pretty flippin' epic for laugh. Like, honestly, I wish I lived on that island. It's gonna be the awesomest view ever. Every sunrise, you just see this V formation of these ghasts ready to dominate the world. It's gonna be the best. Okay, so Laughless is just logged online, and I'm worried that he's gonna see this before it's finished. I don't know where he is. Is he down here? Wait, no, that's not it. I'm not really sure where he is. Oh my. Oh, flip. Oh, hi.
What's poppin'?
Not much. Just been building, you know, fun things.
Oh, what are you up to now?
Just the huge, you know, just the huge.
The usual last time was a massive frog, right? So I don't know how comfortable I'm feeling right now.
I mean, nothing too unusual, just the huge. Yeah.
Okay.
What are your plans for the next couple of days?
I guess I was just gonna build my base.
Okay. Is that like down here?
Yeah, yep. You're standing in it.
Okay, well, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna leave, and you can just stay in there. That's all right. Don't come up until.
Why?
Just don't ask. you know the rules. You don't ask why.
If you can get me 2 stacks of golden carrots, then yes, I will survive.
Okay, all right. And anything else you need, I'll be your delivery man.
Perfect.
I sentence you to jail in this little cell you've made for yourself.
It's a house. It's a house, mate. All right. I'm waiting for my carrots now. Talk to you later.
Okay, all right. Talk to you later. Yep. Okay, Flip. Hopefully he actually doesn't leave that hole for the next, like, 2 days while I build all the ghasts. I just need to get this man some food, then he can survive down there just fine. Bam. And bam. There you go.
That would be.
Yeah, good trade. Thanks. I really wanted the dirt and the tire, right? Yeah, that was awesome.
Can you get me a lot of dark oak wood? It's a specific request, but
this man, he just wants everything from me. He just wants to just milk as much items out of me as he possibly can get. There you go. 12 saplings and a stack and a half of logs.
Ooh, you cooked. Thank you. I need keyword need. It's very important. I do need a netherite ingot.
So the next ghast I'm going to build is going to be right next to this one, and it's going to be an even happier ghast. So the next few ghasts, I'm just going to make them happier and happier and happier to the point where their smile is bigger than the face of the ghast itself. It's going to look beautiful. But first we need to get on to making the even happier ghast. Let's build our tentacles. Epic. And now we just need to build the body. Laff has just told me he needs help. We must go. We must help him. We must also just make sure that he stays in his hole.
So as you can see, I've been doing a lot of digging, right? I've gotten a lot. I don't even know how many blocks this is, but it's a lot.
Yes.
With that comes the cost of a pickaxe that has a lot of durability taken from it.
Oh, now, right. You want me to repair your pickaxe?
Yeah.
Ah, yes. The best thing in the world to do. I reckon we should also just give him another pickaxe or two, just so that I can save more time, not have to come back here. Oh, hi there, Ghast. Let's just make sure we name it a really epic name. Here.
Thank you. What? Oh, it duplicated.
You're welcome.
I don't know if I should be happier. Can you stop shooting at me?
All right, back to building this. Okay, there we go. There's another ghast body. Now we just need to give it a bigger smile than this big. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. epic. This is good. Just need to solidify that concrete. Oh, goodness, I'm in the clouds. Wow. Look at that happy little guy. He's so happy. He's even happier than that ghast that is happy. Now we've got the ghast, we've got the happy ghast, and we've got the happier ghast. Now we're gonna do the extremely happy ghast. Oi! What the heck is this about? Creeper just blew up my freaking ghast. Come on, man. And something killed all the llamas, I guess. Dude, how did you even get up here? Did you get here by parachute or something? Now I'm gonna do something pretty different and unexpected with this bad boy of a ghast. You see, we need to give him a big smile. And a block that is whiter than white concrete and doesn't have much of a visible texture is snow, and I'm gonna have to use that for the teeth. Let's see, do I have much snow in here? I've got 2 pieces of snow. Okay, yeah, let's go get some more. Let's grab some of thisy. Oh, I appear to have fallen inside a hole. Oh dear. I suppose my only option is to fly out of it again. Wow. Frick. Probably way better places for me to get snow, but this is where I know I can find some, and this is where I'm gonna get some. Right, there we go. Full inventory of snow, and, well, actually concrete that I forgot to put away, but I reckon that should be enough. Let's go back to our ghasts. This is gonna be a very, extremely happy ghast. An extremely happy ghast with extremely pure white teeth. I have an idea. Rather than building the eyes on the normal layer, just fill this in white. Let's just jump down here. Oh, perfect. And build the eyes poking out of its head. And how does it look? An extremely happy ghast! Ow. You've got the sad ghast, the happy ghast, the very happy ghast, the extremely happy ghast. And after the extremely happy ghast, oh, just you wait, we're gonna go even more insane, okay? But this... so dumb, but it's so beautiful. I heckin' love it. And I can't wait to see just how much happier our ghasts can get. One more ghast to demonstrate happiness. We're gonna try and be really skilled. Oh, perfect. We need to paint on our blank canvas a giant smile. Okay, that is the smile, but before I show you the smile, let's do the eyes, which those are going to be pretty crazy. Oh my. Okay, let's see how this looks. What does an insanely happy ghast look like? We've got ourselves the sad ghast, the happy ghast, the happier ghast, the extremely happy ghast, and the insanely... oh my gosh. The insanely happy ghast. Look at this transition from sad to happy to very happy to extremely happy to insanely happy. It is a work of art. I love it. And Laff is going to love it when he comes out of his hidey hole. This could be a song about these guys. Hang on, let me just cook something up real quick. I'm a sad ghast, life is not a blast. I'm so sad, my life is bad. I try to make friends, I just want a hand to hold, but I can't make friends, so I shoot my fireballs. I'm a happy ghast, my life is a blast. I'm so glad, my life's not bad. I have some nice friends, we fly up in the sky. We're all such good friends, and I love my life. I'm a very happy ghast, I fly so very fast. I'm very glad, my life's not bad at all. I have so many good friends, I fly so very high, and I love my life a lot. I'm extremely happy, I'm the happiest ghast in the entire universe. I can't be happier than this, and nobody else can be. How about everyone, all the ghasts, sing along with me in the next verse, even if we don't get the same words. I'm extremely happy, I'm the happiest ghast in the entire universe. My life's not bad, I have some nice friends, I just want to have a very high. I appear to have gone AFK and definitely died. Whoops. It's a new day, and you know what I'm realizing? I haven't built every blasting ghast that exists yet, and one ghast that I'm missing is the ghastling, which I reckon I should build right over here. To do that, I'm gonna need to get myself something red for those red little young gills. I reckon red terracotta will do the trick. It's just so glorious looking off into the distance, just seeing this. It is beautiful. All right, ghasts, are you ready for your young child to join you on this adventure?
Yes, Father. We must have a child to accompany us on this journey.
Epic, I'm glad to hear it. Just fly on. Yep, okay, we made it. Sweet. Let's just bridge over and start building another ghasty ghast. Oh, hey man. How's it going up here? Having a good day? Oh, now that is adorable. That is perfect. Now, I know a bunch of you are gonna say, Cringy, the ghastling is meant to be smaller than all of the other ghasts. But look, it's not. It's the same size. Look, this is a last minute decision. I was actually not gonna build the ghastling, and then I realized, heck, I need to build the ghastling, so if I wanted to make it smaller than all the other ghasts, I'd have to tear all of them down and then rebuild them twice the size so that this guy would be smaller. So, yeah, that's why I'm not doing it. Can you forgive me? Next up, I'm gonna build a ghast that is inspired from Nafi's video. He made a video where he, like, coded a bunch of different ghasts in the game, kind of like how I'm building a bunch of different ghasts. And I thought I'd take a little inspiration from a couple of them. And I want to build a similar ghast that looks like Nafi's Flabberghast. I'm gonna do a couple of little changes here and there, and it's gonna look beautiful in this collection of this beautiful V line of ghasts. So let's heckin' do it. Now, I reckon rather than building the rest of the body after building the base and tentacles this time, I want to just build the face and then I'll build the rest of the body because I think that would look kind of funny to just have a look at what it looks like without any head. Here we go. Let's chuck these big goofy teeth on there. And the red nether brick is like the inside of the mouth. Now I've just got to add the big wide eyes. This is gonna look great. Oh my gosh, okay. How does it look? That looks so stupid. Oh, I love it. I almost want to keep it like that, but no, we must complete the ghast and build the rest of this bad boy body. That is a great, amazing, just Flabberghast, the best. And yes, is already a mob farm. That's just the reality of all of these ghasts. Hello, everyone. Yeah, let's sleep. Now, the next ghast I'm going to build is another inspiration from Nafi's video. And that is going to be the long ghast. It's going to look so ridiculous compared to all these guys. Let's give this long face a nice wash. And how does it look? Oh, the water is still coming down. Hang on, let's just give it a moment. Oh, there we go. That looks so dumb, but you know what I think I can do to make it look even dumber? Behold, the long-nosed long ghast. Look at it in all its glory. That is just so stupid. What have I built? Oh my goodness. I smell you. I smell something funky going on around here. Yeah. Oh no, just flying right up to its nostrils like, Well, speaking of noses, there's one more ghast that I'd love to build. It will complete our beautiful set and make a symmetrical V-line of ghasts. Don't take me up on symmetrical. I actually don't know if I did that, but just forget I just said that. I didn't need to tell you that. Why did I tell you that? One more ghast I must build right on this side. What should I build? Well, let's start with some tentacles. Tentacules. Tentacules. And this dude's body is going to be a bit thinner than the usual ones. Yeah. Okay, can you see what it's gonna be? Can you guess? Can you guess? You probably can't guess yet, but you're about to be able to guess. Just hecking night, and there are mobs hecking everywhere, so I'm gonna hecking sleep. First, let's just build this bit here. And then we need to build this bit here. Yes. Can you guess what it's going to be now? Surely this gives it away entirely. Need to put a mouth here, the sideburns here, fill in the rest of the face. We need to do the eyes and the eyebrows, or I should probably say eyebrow without pluralizing it. And the big, massive forehead of justice. Do you say forehead or forehead? I think forehead is the superior way to pronounce it, but tell me in the comments. Bit of a random question from me, but I love knowing random things, so yes. It's the Vast, the villager Ghast. Oh, that is so dumb. Hang on, we should really get rid of this dirt bridge and have a good look at this build in all of its glory. Now, Laff has logged off. Let's see how it looks from his island, though. Would you look at that? That is absolutely just glorious. So good. I better tell Laff to jump on so he can actually see what he was having to hide in a hole for. Ah, yes, I can't wait for Laff to see his brand new beautiful backdrop of ghasts.
Oh! Oh my gosh! Hold the fuck. This is amazing. What?
Yeah, dude.
Oh my gosh.
Which one's
Is
your
that a
favorite?
villager?
Yeah.
Dude, Laugh, you got the best view ever. I love how you moved your base because of the giant frog. All of a sudden, there's like gas.
I think the ironic part is that I actually am pretty content with this.
I think this is good. I would have much rather had
Like,
this.
yeah,
than a
right?
giant frog pyramid and a frog.
Out of
on top
everything
my
that's been
base.
built, I think this is right. I don't think it's a benefit. I think it's the least negative, I guess, is the best way to put it.
The least negative.
Is that a challenge?
Yeah, it's not a benefit because it just
No, hey.
Ah!